See that camera?
I don't trust Alex, but...
I think you're on. I think you're live.
Oopsies!
Uh-oh.
You're on. This already will make to the video.
Oh yeah,
The video.
we made it.
Yeah!
Hey, you made it.
I made
You
it!
finally made it. I've been
Finally,
waiting.
you invite me. Thank you.
Thank you for coming out.
Oh my god.
We're ready for this. I just got back from my trip. Mika,
Welcome back.
appreciate it. And Lara, thank you for the last minute. I messaged her pretty much right when I got back
Yeah, you did.
last night, so woohoo.
Woohoo!
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Alex Sigrist, and I'm here for another Alex Uncut Overtime featuring Mika in Korea. And now we are also featuring Lara. Lara, why don't you quickly introduce yourself?
Hello everybody, I'm Lara and I have two channels, one in Korean, one in Spanish. Those are called Lara Land and Mi Marido Coreano, which stands for Spanish in my Korean husband, so...
Oh, nice.
Oh, ¿hablas español?
Hablo español!
Oh.
Wow.
I'm never inviting two Europeans again. Mika, quick introduction.
Me llamo Miguel. Soy de Austria.
Nailed it.
Is it right?
Yes!
And we are here for an Alex Uncut Overtime, which means we take some of the questions that you guys asked in the previous Alex Uncut from the last couple of weeks. I think this will be on 8 and 9. And I didn't get to answer all of them. So it's like, hey, let's just answer them together for fun on Fridays. That's what we like to do. And there's a lot of them this week. Are you guys ready for this?
I don't know, I just came.
Shoot.
I don't even know what we're doing.
We're answering. You gotta be on the game. So right here on my phone, I've screen captured pretty much all the questions on here. We're gonna start with.
Isn't that because you're a little bit narcissistic and you like your poses?
I do. Oh yeah. So if you look at it, it's gonna be not in focus, but while I'm watching, like I click on the video and then I scroll down and screen capture it. So yes, I like to see my face on my screen.
Don't we all?
Feed the narcissism.
Give this video a like, and also leave more questions down below because I'm taking some of those questions from the Friday videos and also doing it for today. Let's go ahead and just get started and do it. Jenny Miller, I think I didn't answer this question. Do you like things to be carefully planned, or do you prefer to just go with the flow? Quick answer.
I am very particular, so I like things to be planned.
Plan?
And I get really cranky when they don't.
Wow.
When they don't go as I planned.
Vacations too?
No, vacations I just unwind and be like, don't even bother me.
Okay. Mika?
I'm the opposite. Go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Life doesn't care about your plans.
Oh, man. What's on your bucket list, and what are your hopes and dreams for the future?
Oh.
Ooh.
What's on my bucket list?
Bucket list? Like things
Yeah,
you gotta
like-
do before you die?
I know.
I mean, like, I would like to... I have no plans at the moment, but I think I'd like to have kids. People don't... Like, that's a bucket list thing for me. It's kind of weird. But, like, I think... it's like it's achievement to, like, have kids and have them grow up and get them through high school and stuff like that.
This sounds more like a normal person.
Oh, it's like a special bucket list.
Bucket list, like things you would not do usually, but you should do before you die.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm gonna go with... I really want to hit all 6 continents. I don't need to see Antarctica necessarily, but I want to travel in all 6 continents.
Nice.
Easily.
Mine is also related. Oh my god. Mine is also related to traveling. I want to go India and volunteer.
Oh.
Wow. Now I forced you into this, but I have no answer for that.
Yes.
Mika! My gosh.
My bucket list.
Nothing?
But what was the second question to it?
What are your hopes and dreams for the future?
Oh.
Choose from Germany.
Oh, from Germany?
Yeah.
Ah. Good question.
Yeah.
Just
German,
because it's from
it's from
Germany.
Germany.
Oh my god.
I mean, I want to be
Oh,
successful. I want to make money doing what I love.
Me too. That's my dream.
Yeah,
We share our dream.
I'm going to do it with people I care about. That includes future, possible future wife, as well as my friends. I think that's also something that's cool. Like, you do it as a group with your significant other as your main partner and then your friends as your partners. I want to do that.
Do not forget me.
Okay.
Yeah, good. I have nothing on my bucket list.
Oh
Just
my
live
gosh.
life for the fullest.
What's
No regrets.
You don't plan things, so it makes
Yeah.
sense.
What's the most anxiety-inducing thing you do on a regular basis?
What?
Amy J.
I didn't understand the question.
The most anxiety-inducing thing you do on a regular
What does
basis.
it mean anxiety-inducing?
So something that makes you nervous, but you do it a lot. Like, I don't know. It could be Like,
That's a deep question
that's
for
a
me.
really deep question.
That's a real deep
That I
question.
do on
you?
a regular basis that makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, like some people be like, well, being in front of a camera, but I'm kind of used to it by now. So,
Yeah, me too. Doesn't.
what do I do that makes me uncomfortable?
Speaking Korean, I feel very
Yes.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's weird because this channel is all about it's all comfort to me. Like I don't care if someone looks at this channel and says you're a loser, you're a jerk.
Why
whatever.
should this person say that?
I don't know, but that's the thing. I go into this without any fear of that, so I have no anxiety about it.
You better don't say that.
Hey, that helps with the SEO, the algorithm. Say whatever you want. Just comment multiple times, like the video, hashtag, whatever. That's a good question. I don't have a great answer. Do you?
I do. I mean, but it's kind of long-ish.
What's the area?
The area is, as a person who struggles with depression and anxiety in a daily basis, everything that I do causes me anxiety from the
Yeah.
moment that I wake up to when I have to get out of the house. So everything is a little bit anxiety. But if I have to pinpoint something, it would be being surrounded by people I don't know. That because I'm an extrovert. You guys know me.
Right.
I'm very much like pop and personality. It's like,
Look at the sparkle on my jacket. Hey.
right. But when I have to be with people that I don't know, I usually say yes beforehand, but then the day that I have to go, I'm like, hi, bye, thank you.
Oh.
I ain't going.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
I think for me, I think it's just packing my schedule. I get anxious at that, so I don't deal with any sort of depression or anything. But when you try to put everything into a schedule, it makes me stressed. Like literally doing everything. It's not one thing. It's like gotta fit every person and every job and every activity I want to do in my schedule. That's it. Okay, so we'll move on. All
I'm
right.
super bad in answering today's
Oh,
questions.
there's one more for me though.
What is it?
There's one more trigger that one's really, really deep. And like I'm gonna do it instead of you
Okay,
because it's
go
supposed
for
to be
it.
three
Go for it.
answers.
Yeah.
Go for it.
That would be not becoming what I want to be. As in, like, being a failure gives me a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
You put too much pressure on yourself, don't you think so?
Yeah, but I've done it since I was a
I-
little child, and
yeah.
I don't know any better.
I think it's especially bad in your 20s. I think it's in the 20s it was really bad because once you hit you want to get somewhere by the time you hit 30 because we have this idea that that's a milestone and like you have to be somewhere by 30 and we freak out about it and we're just like I'm going to be a loser people but I mean I think I got my break at 29 I think. So like you got time.
I'm 24.
Yeah, you're super young.
Yeah, but that's fair though. I think everyone who chases their dreams, that's a real thing. So we're gonna go with we did that one already.
I hope it's one I can answer.
How do you deal with parents when you live abroad? How do I make them understand that living in another country is a right choice?
Also a big question.
Oh,
You've been far away the farthest, so.
like for
No.
like for me, I think it's mostly about being confident in why you're doing something. So at first, I was just giving a bunch of answers. Well, I might want to be there for the Olympics when they come to Korea. Or I kind of enjoy teaching, but I kind of want to go into business. And that scares parents, I think, more than anything, is when you're sort of like wishy-washy. But you do it, and I did it, because you're trying to make them feel comfortable. Give them 1,000 reasons why you're there. But the moment I say, look, I found a career path. I think working in entertainment in Korea is a great option. Here are my avenues to make money. Once you start giving them a little bit of peace and assurance that you're going to be fine, that's when they're okay with you being in another country. But not just giving a billion reasons, but having a good, solid plan. Just like you would for a business. You always need to have a good, solid plan when you ask for a loan or you want to go on with a project. The same with your parents. They just want to know that you're okay.
That's true. I completely agree with you because the moment that, even if it's like a plan, a very crazy plan. So, I mean, being an entertainer is not the easiest thing. Yeah.
Also not a reasonable plan.
Nope.
Also not a very much realistic plan.
Yeah.
But still, if you present your parents with a very solid thing that you want to do
Right.
and why you want to do it in in the place that you've chosen. Mom, I want to become an entertainer in Korea because this, and that. I think your parents start to accept them more. And my parents even defended me from family members who were like, why is Lara not coming back? And my mom was like, because if she comes back, she's going to end up just selling fruit in the supermarket. But in Korea, she can work to what she loves doing.
Right.
So, yeah.
Anything?
I think coming to, what is it?
You got nothing else? How do you deal with parents when you go?
I think like communicating, like over-communicating a little bit. Like, these days, like we have so many ways of communicate with each other.
Yeah.
Like we have like text messengers, we have like video phones. And
so columns and messages
just
and
keep
emails.
them up to date. So I guess in the past it was more difficult because like phone calls were expensive. You have to write letters, but these days it's easy. So you can send videos, pictures. I think if you just keep them in the loop, it gets easier.
So I don't know how to. What Amy J said, what's the biggest realization you had about yourself? Probably in recent, biggest realization.
I have one.
Go for it.
That I'm an adult and I don't need to be in places I don't want to be in.
You can make choices for yourself. It's like the first time you go to like a fast food thing and like, I'm going to actually order myself an ice cream and no one's going to tell me not to. This is amazing. You have independence and it's a weird thing. That's a big one.
Not just because of the things that you can do, but the things that you don't want to do, you don't need to. I mean, there's consequences, and that's the other part that you have to deal with the consequences. But if you're in a situation that you don't like, you are able to remove yourself from the situation. You're not a child anymore. You have to stay here because the parents are here. You're like an adult now. You can get the hell out.
Yeah. I think for me, being an adult and the decisions that come with that and what you can do was definitely a big one. I was surprised that I really don't like being the center of attention. Like, I like being with... Let me explain. I don't want to be a solo act, I think. That's the thing. And whatever I do, I want to be with people. I would rather be in Blink-182 than be Michael Jackson. Like, just personally, like, that's what I would rather. I'd rather be in a band. I'd rather be in a group, and hence, here we are. But that's just me. I thought I would want to be more... I thought I'd want to be more in the center of attention. More, because...
That's the guy sitting in the middle.
In the center.
Feed the narcissism here. Let me make sure you guys know. There's a little bit of that.
Is there something left?
For you?
Oh, what? About the question?
He's not even here today. Mika!
I believe it. How you say, is there an English expression next to me? I'm standing next to myself.
Any big realizations you had about yourself? Like
recently, I guess, it's like a longer ongoing process. It's like we have limited time on Earth. And I also realized that we take things for granted. Like having today, right?
Yeah.
That we don't even think too much about this. And time is passing super quickly. This is something, like, I'm freaking out a little bit these days because, like, time is passing super quick. And, like, if you count up the days, you are young, you don't get it. You will get there later, I guess.
I do get it.
I just got 13,000 days old.
Oh.
Like, I don't count in years anymore. I count already in days because, like, I realize we don't have so many of them.
Yeah.
So, I know it sounds a little bit freaky, but
I like it.
But if you wake up and I think, like, I'm just glad to be alive today.
Okay. I like that.
I hope it's not too dark. But
no, that's fine. You guys should.
We went into depression.
You guys should be excited for that kind of stuff, like to be able to think about that.
This would be a nice talk for a longer video, I guess, not just for a shotgun.
I like it. What do you do to make the world a better place? What do we do to make the world a better place? I like to hope that I make the people around me happy, and I convince them to do nice things for others. I don't know if I'm perfect at that. Okay, I know no one's perfect, so I know I'm not perfect, but I think if you can do something nice for someone else and that someone looks at you and says, wow, I want to be like that, or I want to do that, or I feel bad for not picking up that trash on the ground, every little thing counts. And I think more on the micro level, the things I do hopefully make someone else do something nice for someone else, get that chain reaction, butterfly effect, maybe something like that. I think that just being nice as I can on a daily basis, answering phone calls when a friend calls in need, helping them when they want something, getting, helping them with Korean if they need it, some kind of documents. Anything you do can help a chain reaction and make the world a better place. And I really believe that.
That you do. I agree.
Thank you. Better, because I don't have enough money to give to help make the world a better place.
I would jump into this answer because I totally agree with you. I do exactly the same. I try to spread, like, not in a crazy way, but I also try to spread happiness and good mood. So, for example, when I go out, I try to greet people, always smile. And the thing is, because, like, for example, in the supermarket, like, Sujin sometimes is, like, freaking out because, like, everybody in the supermarket knows me. Yeah. Because I'm going there on a regular basis and I'm really excessively saying hello, how you doing? It's like, I'm always in a good mood. And even the cashier in one of the, at the end, like, she's super grumpy every time. And I was like, it was my personal mission to squeeze out a laugh, like a smile. So, like, she was always like, pointy. And I was like, always smiling. I was like,
point. Membership, point.
Yeah, exactly. And I was always smiling and saying, like, like, have a nice day. And then at the end, she cracked. She smiled. And since then, she's always smiling.
Aww.
But only to me.
Yeah, baby. I would say I am not like you guys. I do not spread the love and the... I am very bubbly, but I don't do it for spreading. What I do to make the world a better place is to call the shit out. Like,
that's a good thing too.
Call the so, like, my husband calls me 말괄량이, which it would translate something like PP, the
antennas?
No, the girl who had, like...
Oh, Pepe, no,
Pippi Longstraw?
I don't remember.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Pipi cartas largas, we call it in Spanish.
How's your Spanish? Don't you remember?
Muy bueno.
So basically, if someone does something that is wrong, I'll be like, "Oi, 그렇게 하시면 안 돼요."
Yeah.
So, like, if there's someone in the street doing
she said,
something bad,
you can't do that.
Yeah.
For those who don't speak Korean.
Sorry. Like, because here a lot of people ride their bikes or their motorbikes on the street or like
dangerous.
where the pedestrians are or everything. Like, I'm always so cranky. I always walk.
So you call out?
Yeah.
Then you're busy.
To the addresses?
Yeah, you're really busy.
I always call them out if I'm out, like, walking or whatever, and an address passes me by. I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
But that's important. Like, beyond that, of course, it's also like calling out sexism or racism in the world, and not just at this random person on the internet because you're awesome behind the keyboard, but you say it to your friends, so people that you're uncomfortable saying that to. And that's a good thing. And I encourage both sides to be open to that. But that's an important thing, I think, in the world that we need more of.
I do that a lot. Also with my husband, too.
Yes, you do. Yeah. Yes, you do.
With my friends, too.
It's good, though. It's good. I learn. We all learn. Do you have a plan to go back to the U.S. or your own countries? No, I don't have a plan, but it doesn't mean I'm not going back. I just don't have an exit strategy. Like, I don't have a plan like I need to make this much money in 5 years or 10 years so I can go back and buy a house. It's just like I don't have a plan, but I don't also have a permanent plan in Korea. It's just I might go back one day. I just don't have a plan.
I also have no plan of leaving. Like, basically I would stay, but I go with the flow. See what happens.
Never.
Oh.
Ever.
Ooh, confident.
Like you stay here no matter what?
Oh, no. I will never go to Spain. That's what it's a
¿Por qué?
It's a great place for visit. It's not a place to live in.
Okay.
I wouldn't know.
All the Spanish people. What do you think?
You're not coming to my wedding. Neither of you.
Sí, señorita.
So, guys, what do you think? Do you disagree with Lara that Spanish is not a nice country to live in? Let's spark.
I'm going to die in the comments.
Okay, there's a lot left. I'm just going to try and pick out some of my favorite ones. How do you determine if someone is really into you? Do you want to do this one as our long one on Sunday?
Sure.
Let's do a dating one on Sunday. So, Minji, come back in 2 days. We're going to go ahead and take that one. Alex, did you notice your shirt matched the background and you threw a jacket on last minute? Yeah. The pink and pink.
Is that why you did it?
No. I was there. He didn't do this. He already wear the jacket.
Yeah. And I intentionally did not take it off.
But it looks good. Pink, pink.
Did I hear Mika? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you always hear Mika.
Mika's always here.
Yeah. Will you be adding Mika to the Friday show? Like, when is Mika not on?
What is the Friday thing?
I think
This is Friday.
I'm always on Friday. This is already my thing, my day.
All right. How about one we can all do? What really makes you angry? And this is in all caps, by the way. So, what really makes you angry?
What really makes you angry? Everything makes me angry.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah,
There
that
is like a minefield. You have to be careful where to step.
What really makes me angry? I think I've mentioned it before. I don't like it when people take advantage of other people. That includes my friends, but it also includes like when wealthy people take advantage of poor people, when strong people take advantage of weak people. I fight someone your own size is something that's kind of a really cliche thing that you used to say as a kid, but like I think that's legit. I get mad when people are, and that includes lots of things, by the way. That includes the recent story in Korea of there was the guy in Shilim, which is near our studio, who tried to follow a drunk girl home, and that's taking advantage of someone who is and literally couldn't get in the door because it closed at the last second when he tried to rush into the video. Is gross. And, people like that really make me mad. People who take advantage of people who are in a position of lower power. And by the way, not just because she's a woman, she was very drunk and this guy was eyeing her as prey. So I think in any situation like that, I get pretty angry. I'd punch him. I wouldn't.
You should.
I would do something else than punching him.
Oh, hopefully there's no scissors nearby. I presume that's where you were going with this one.
Knives will do too.
Nice.
What do you get really angry at?
Lies.
Lies.
Oh, man.
I hate people lying to me. The thing
He
is,
does. He really hates it.
We know a fair share of those, don't we?
This is why, like, it's because it's funny because he'll get mad at me because someone will lie to me or to him or to us, and he'll be like, Alex, why are you supporting the things that person does? He lied to you. Yeah. I'm like, sorry.
Yes. Yes.
He does.
Why?
Don't lie to Mika. By the way, word out there, anyone who does kind of pretend that they're massaging the truth when they tell you something or they promise too much but they can't give it to you. We all know the lies. Nobody's good at lying.
Yeah.
Like, really nobody can lie for more than a few days on a topic. We all find out.
Unless you're a psychopath.
All find out. No, but most of our friends are not. They're easy to find. That's why I don't lie. It's too hard. I'm not good enough.
For me, I appreciate honesty. So even if it hurts, if you meant it in a good way, then I will also appreciate it.
Constructive comments.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Just saying like you are beep 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 beep, then this is no constructive. Then. What is next?
I
didn't go.
Aha.
You said everything.
Oh, but
Because it's so proud.
I thought I was
What is
going
it? Go.
specifics.
Go.
There's when people dismiss me for
Image this is.
for whatever reason it is. So for when people think that I'm wrong, like right away.
Is that just about you're wrong, or that include like your talents? Like if you get cut from a show and you're like, I can do this. That's okay.
Fine.
That's part of the industry.
That's part of the industry, and you gotta accept that. No, when I get told to shut up, or when I get told that I'm wrong, I usually don't speak in what I think much. I usually speak on what I've read or what I've been informed, and what I don't know about, I'm just like, oh, really?
Yeah.
So when I speak, when I do speak, I know my which doesn't mean that I'm right all the time. It just means that I am versed on the subject. So if you give me a good reason why I'm wrong, that is okay. But if you tell me, oh, you're wrong because you're a girl, you're wrong because you're a foreigner, you don't know what you're talking about, which I have been told those things.
Oh, yeah.
That makes me just like, I want to punch you in the face right now. Thank you.
I feel already a little bit threatened here.
Because I'm thinking about one specific person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do I know this person?
No.
Okay. Where was I going with my hair? I don't. I was gonna try and slick it back, but it just never worked. We were trying to make it long, but it just didn't work, so I cut it short again.
We are trying to make it.
Me and my hairdresser. I got a hairdresser. She take care.
It's the team.
It's a team.
Team effort.
Last one. How much do you think names affect the outcomes of people's lives? I think greatly. I think, yeah, absolutely. And for two reasons. One, because people will treat you differently based on a name. That includes people for job applications, people with quote unquote African American or black names in America are often passed more easily before they even meet the person when they see the application. It might be real racism, it might be internalized racism. I think that's one way that it happens. But two, your parents, I think, like, if they give you a normal name, they may raise you in a very safe way. If they give you a name that is more creative, they may encourage you to be more creative or more artistic or something. And that more is a reflection on the parents, who will then teach you things that change your life. I don't know, like there has to be something. Like, every freaking superhero's name is Chris. Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, Chris whatever, you know, like there are certain things in life where certain names might have an impact.
And they're all hot.
I wish I were named Chris. Dang it.
I'm interested. Do you know the alternative names from your parents for you?
Yeah, Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Is it
Could I-
after the president?
I don't know why. I don't think so.
Benji.
Could I be a Ben? I don't know.
Oliver Benji.
Do you know yours?
Dominic.
Dominic? Dom.
Interesting. I don't think I had any. My parents didn't even come up with my name.
Who came up with your name?
The son of my parents' friends.
The son of your
Oh.
parents' friends.
Yeah.
And he said, this baby girl needs to be Lara.
He was born in the same day I was, but like many years before. And he watched the Dr. Zhivago movie, and he watched the character Larissa, and so that's why I was named Lara. So my parents didn't even give a crap about my name.
In my case, my grandma influenced, because I should be Dominic, but my grandma said he should be called like Michael.
Oh.
Oh, my grandma influenced badly. I think she wanted to call me something really ugly, and my parents were like, no. Anything but that.
Oh my gosh. No, yeah. Cool.
Benji.
Dominic.
What's up, everyone? This was Ben Sigrist.
Oh. Although it sounds more masculine.
Ben.
Ben.
Hi, guys. I'm Ben.
Ben.
Call me Ben.
No.
But like Alex. Sounds like, but
Alex.
Ben.
Alex. No.
Also like Mika or Dom.
Well, I mean, Al.
No, Al reminds me
Oh, the-
to the old cartoon, the one
You know,
Al.
my brother, I had a nickname with my brother and our friends. It was just, it's a horrible name, but it just, you know, it's Alex. They call me Licks.
Licks?
Licks. That Licks.
Licks as in licks?
As in Lix. I don't know. It worked.
Girls like
No, it
licks.
didn't.
No, don't say.
Yes, Mika!
Alex Uncut. Alex Uncut. I will not cut this
Well,
video.
I
I will
just
not
said-
cut this video. I will not cut this video.
You will not?
Okay, everybody. Thanks for joining us for another Ben Uncut overtime featuring
Featuring
Mika,
Dominic.
featuring Dominic, featuring.
Whatever ugly name my grandmother wanted me to give.
If you have questions, please leave them down below. We look at all the questions and pretty much use some of them for every show now. This is like a question and answer show now. What's up, everyone? Leave a comment if you disagree with us as well. We love to hear from you. I try to respond to every comment. And feed the narcissism. Give a little like down low, hit the bell, and we'll see you every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
Am I missing anything? Go check out their channels. Links down below.
I was gonna say goodbye, Haseo.
Goodbye, Haseo.
And remember to seize the day.
No, stop that.
Oh my god!
No, we're changing it. It's what is it gonna be? I'm working on it. Something like
But it's your ending then.
And see you later, alligator.
what
Hasta
about-
luego.
But it has to be like fit with the channel a little bit.
Then hasta la vista, baby.
But that doesn't make any sense. That's like you're just like
But I like your goodbye Haseo. Stick with it.
Ah,
goodbye, Haseo.
I've always told you I like goodbye, Haseo.
It's catchy.
All right. I guess that's what we're going with, everybody. Someone's phone on?
Yep.
Good thing it buzzed
I'm,
at the end.
I'm vibrating.
Goodbye, Haseo.
Bye bye.